On a quiet night, an insistent knocking at the door interrupted the peace of a lonely house. Who could it be at that time? Before continuing, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our touching and engaging stories. Let's take a step back to better understand this story. In the heart of a small village lived Lena, a woman with a kind heart but marked by deep wounds. His life flowed between his welcoming home and the small farm that he looked after with dedication. She worked as an accountant at the milk factory, a job that guaranteed her a quiet but solitary life. Years earlier, Lena had married Marco, the man she believed would be her partner for life. However, after 5 years of childless marriage, a visit to the doctor revealed a devastating truth. Lena could not have children. This blow shattered their dream of a family and eventually their marriage. Marco, unable to face a life without children, left her. For Lena, it was a painful betrayal, a blow to the heart that left deep scars. After the divorce, she retreated into a world of solitude. He avoided relationships and focused on work, hiding his pain behind a mask of strength. At night, however, tears fell silently on the pillow, a reflection of a solitude that seemed endless. Every morning, Lena got up, put on her best smile, and faced the day as if nothing was wrong. The village considered her a strong and independent woman, but no one knew the weight she carried in her heart. No one but her knew how difficult it was to maintain that facade. Friends and colleagues admired her for her resilience, unaware of the turmoil beneath her apparent serenity. As the holidays approached, Lena decided to take a break and move away from the village. He opted for a vacation at a nearby resort, hoping to find some peace. The choice not to visit her sister, her only remaining relative, was dictated by the desire to avoid further discussions on the issue of her children. Her sister, Clara, had voluntarily chosen not to have children, and this had always been a source of tension between them. Lena remembered heated arguments with Clara, often ending in tears and misunderstandings. "I don't understand how you can not want to have children," Lena said, her voice shaking with emotion. "And I don't understand why you insist so much," Clara replied with a sad smile. Despite their brotherly love, that topic was an open wound that they preferred to avoid. The night before leaving, as she was getting ready for bed, a sudden knock at the door startled her. With her heart pounding, Lena opened the door and found Sophia, her young neighbor, holding her little brother Luca in her arms. Sophia was visibly shocked. "Lena, help! Mommy isn't breathing anymore," she exclaimed, barely holding back her tears. Lena felt a wave of cold run through her body. Without wasting a moment, he called the ambulance and tried to calm the children, offering them comfort and reassurance. The paramedics arrived quickly, but there was nothing they could do. Sophia and Luca's mother was dead. The scene was heartbreaking. The mother's motionless body, the desperation of Sophia and Luca, the oppressive silence broken only by the children's stifled sobs. The tragedy deeply affected Lena, who felt connected to the children by a sense of protection and responsibility. Over the next few days, she cared for them, trying to fill the void left by their mother. The funeral was organized with the support of the village, but the fate of Sophia and Luca remained uncertain. The authorities decided to hand the children over to social services, a decision that broke Lena's heart. The children's pain was palpable, and Lena couldn't help but feel responsible for their well-being. He spent sleepless nights thinking about how he could help them. while during the day, he did his best to make them smile, preparing them hot meals and telling them stories to distract them from their loss. Every smile she got from the children was a small victory for Lena, but she knew it would never be enough. Despite everything, Lena continued to visit Sofia and Luca whenever she could. He felt a deep connection with them and longed to offer them a new home. One day, while she was at the shop, the village grandfather approached her and revealed a surprising truth. She was a distant relative of the children. That revelation ignited a new determination in Lena. She decided to undertake the long and complicated process of obtaining custody of Sofia and Luca. Every day was a challenge, with endless office visits and meetings with social workers. Every night, Lena prayed that she could give the children the stability and love they desperately needed. The paperwork was exhausting. Each document seemed to take weeks to process, and every visit from social workers was a test of her resolve. Lena never gave up, even when exhaustion and frustration threatened to overwhelm her. The vision of a happy life with Sofia and Luca motivated her to keep fighting. After months of bureaucracy and obstacles, he finally managed to take them home with him. The happiness of that day was indescribable. Before continuing, if you liked the video, give it a precious like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our stories. The day Sofia and Luca entered Lena's house was one of the happiest days of her life. The house, which had been silent for years, filled with laughter and games. Lena found in those two children the meaning of her existence, filling the void that had dominated her heart for so long. Sofia and Luca found in Lena a loving and caring mother. Despite initial difficulties, they managed to build a new life together. Lena felt that her life finally had meaning, that the pain of the past had been repaid by the joy of having a family. Their home, once a place of solitude, was now full of life and love. Every day, Lena marveled at how much her life had changed, how her pain had transformed into a new opportunity for happiness. Every night, as she put Sofia and Luca to bed, Lena felt overwhelmed with gratitude. "Mom, can you tell me a story?" Luca asked, his eyes full of trust and affection. And Lena, her heart full of love, told stories of courage and hope, stories that reflected their new life together. This story teaches us that family is not just a matter of blood, but of love and dedication. Life can bring unexpected pains, but also unexpected joys. Lena had learned that love can grow in the most unexpected places and that family is built with the heart. In your opinion, what makes a family truly special? We look forward to hearing from you in the comments.